Hi everyone, how are you today? I am here with this week's tarot readings for you. I'm also going to bring in my Power of Surrender cards as well as my brand new deck on Unicorn Magic. So this month and this week, well, we'll see what the cards say for this week. I'm just feeling this month is going to be one of transformation for many of us. So many of us may be feeling really off, really scattered, our energy may be feeling a little anxious. Know that this is a time of growth for us, but to get to that growth, we have to do the healing, and that can make us feel uncomfortable. So it's important to take that time and really check in and be present with yourselves. Call in on your angels, on unicorn magic, whatever it is that you're connected to, and really pay attention. The signs are going to be getting louder on the messages that we are receiving. So here we go with this week's cards. And I like to use the Celtic cross spread. This is the spread I usually use with my clients as well, but this will give us some guidance into this week, things from the past that are coming up to cause what's happening in the present, as well as our thoughts, our hopes, our fears. It's really important for us to understand where our thoughts are sitting, both our conscious and our subconscious thoughts, and our hopes and fears area. These are the areas, our thoughts, our hopes and fears, where we can have that energy that can keep us stuck, can create blockages on our path. This is also the area I like to focus on in terms of guidance, because I can really connect in with what is going on and what it is we need in order to remove those blockages. The one message I'm receiving right now as well, for those that are of you that are feeling inspired and uplifted, your energy vibration is high right now, you're being guided to try and stay in that energy and move forward. Things will move quickly for you. And as they do, it's going to keep pushing you on your path. I feel like September for us, once we get through this month is about preparation, removing blockages, all of that healing. And once we can move through this month and into September, a lot of you who are light workers out there, who are working on yourself, on your path, finding your purpose and putting it into motion, you're going to find increases in terms of abundance around you. So manifesting those clients in, there's going to be a need for us to use our energy to help others, to help lift others, to really feel connected to the earth, to the universe, raising that energy vibration for all. It's going to be a very powerful time, but right now is a powerful time in a different sense. So the things that are coming up for us, I love my tarot deck has an unknown card in it. And this is coming up for the past. One of the things that I've been noticing energetically that's happening is things are coming up for us that we aren't expecting, things from the past. And they might be showing us a pattern, showing us a belief. These are all things that are meant to make us uncomfortable, so we can look at them. We can understand from a perception of where we are now in our life as to why those things happened to us, why we chose to experience those, how we reacted and responded in the past, and how we're going to respond now as they make another circle in our life. These cycles are showing up and these items are showing up so that we can address them, we can acknowledge them, we can look at the emotions, and we can let them go. So right now, in the present of what's going on in our lives, I have the 7 of Cups and I have the Star. So these two cards together are extremely powerful. It's showing the importance of this time. So really try not to allow yourself to be distracted, to get frustrated, to get stuck. It's important to experience emotions as they come up, but it's also important to focus on your intentions. When we are trying to manifest things in our life, we really need to have an open heart. And as our heart opens, we can fill it with those intentions of the things we want to receive and the things we are receiving in our lives. So the Seven of Cups is about focusing on our desires, trying to get into that energy vibration of alignment, of abundance. So continuing to rise, to lift ourselves. And sometimes we need the help of others to be able to do that. So don't be surprised if you see shifts happening in your circle, in your tribe. Maybe you have new people coming in. These people are showing up to help you on your path, and you as well will be helping them. The Star card comes up because it's asking you to take that step forward. So when we are experiencing growth and we are moving into alignment with our purpose, with our desires, we get uncomfortable. And it's important to sit in that discomfort and move forward. The star power shows we have that energy, we have that inspiration, we're sitting with our purpose, and the growth happens during that time of discomfort. For example, I don't like doing videos, and it's something I avoid every opportunity I can. But I'm very uncomfortable doing them. So you might see me stumble with my words a little bit, but I'm feeling very much in alignment with getting messages out to those who need them, to providing that guidance, to providing that support. So I'm great. I've been getting lots of practice since COVID over moving my business online. So a lot more connected on video with people. So I'm getting more comfortable doing this, but I also I'm not comfortable. So this is me getting out of my comfort zone and sitting with that energy and really using my voice to help others. I want to move over to thoughts for a moment. So really be aware of the things you're thinking of, the things that are coming to you as you are working on releasing whatever it is that you need to release. You want to be aware of where you're focusing your attention. So clearing out the old, you still want to focus on what you're bringing in for the new. And that's where the excitement is. It can also trigger fears for us as we continue to move forward, we continue to grow, and know that that's where the growth happens. That's the magic spot. Because if you're comfortable, you're not moving. So we have in our thoughts, we have the Page of Wands. So this is making sure that you are making yourself a priority in terms of your own self-care right now, putting your needs first. So what is it you do for self-care for yourself? How do you ground yourself? How do you feel calm? How do you get inspired? Where do you find peace? It's important to embrace all of those. For me this morning, I spent a few hours just out in nature at a park, just feeling connected. And it was beautiful. I saw probably about 20 or more dragonflies just flying through the park. And I don't see dragonflies a lot. It's been really wet here in terms of weather, but it was absolutely beautiful just to see them flying around in nature and connecting with the sounds of the birds and the trees and the plants. The other card that is in our thoughts at this time is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is all about coming together. It's about celebrating. It's also my victory card in my deck. But for us right now, I think we really need to focus on our connections, on unity, on community, and coming together to raise the vibration of the planet, to really connect with those people who are going to show up to help us on the next steps of our journey. This is a very powerful, a very magical time for us. So it's really important that we take those moments to celebrate. And whether we're celebrating alone, celebrating with others, it really helps us to keep our vibration high for the other things that may come up for us to deal with at this time. Sunday mornings, I started running an online tarot card class in January, and it's an 8-week program. So that was months ago. This group, they've really connected. They have this vibe going. So we've continued meeting every Sunday for 2 hours. And this group, I'm now using some of my coaching strategies with them, and they are manifesting, they're in alignment, and it's absolutely beautiful to watch this growth happen, but also great to have this small community, this small group of people who are connected, who are really supporting and empowering each other so that we don't feel alone, they don't feel isolated. It's all about unity. The next two cards that I have for you are you on your path and the energy around you. And they're both pentacles. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is you in your life right now. And we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is the energy around you. So 7 is a great number of luck. And I'm hearing the message is trusting in divine timing with that. The 10 of Pentacles is all about connection. So making sure that you are keeping yourself grounded, that you are maintaining connections with people. So I don't know about any of you, but I've, for the last few months, have gone into hermit mode quite often. And you'll notice that by the lack of videos on my YouTube account, and the lives I'm not doing on Facebook anymore. I'm going to start doing them again. But I felt this need to just disconnect from everything and really connect into myself, into my own inner wisdom, my intuition, and do some of that healing work, some of the deep healing work that I've been carrying most of my life. And this is in terms of karma and ancestral energy, all of that healing of things that, and you guys might be able to relate to this too, because I've carried it all of my life. It's just part of who I am. So changing that piece of it is really, really uncomfortable because it's part of who I am. And so allowing that to be laid to rest so that the new can come in. But now I'm feeling this need to connect with others, to find my own inspiration, and to really move with that and go with it and inspire as many of you as I can, as well as making sure that you're aware that you're not alone in your journey. There's people out there that are waiting to connect with you, and now's the time that they're going to start showing up. Hopes and fears area. So this is I chuckle a little bit. I see a lot of people trying to be in control of their life, of their path. This is card can be of being in control, and that can trigger fear in a lot of us. But I'm hearing a message for another group of you out there that this card is you're working on yourselves, and you're taking your power back, and you're standing in your power. And that is something that you really should be celebrating, being able to take our power back, understand when we're giving it away, and being able to hold our own power and stand in it, stand in our own truth. That's part of our purpose here, is to really find out who we are and use our voice. So those of you that are doing that, congratulations, keep it up. The others that might be feeling like their life is not in their control, I want to ask you a question. Has your life ever truly been in your control? I've learned over the last few years to really trust the universe, trust in divine guidance, and really work on aligning myself with what it is I want in life. So I'm really not in control. The only thing I do have control of most of the time is my response to things. When the triggers come up, I'm in control of how I respond to those as well. So the message I'm hearing as well with that piece of it is try not to put up resistance and to fight whatever it is you are feeling. Allow the emotions to flow, because when you put up that resistance, especially if it's something that's triggering your own fear, When you put up that resistance, you're actually creating a block, which is what the opposite of what you want to do. You want to move through and release. So don't get caught up in that cycle of creating those blocks. Allow the emotions to flow, and then start to look at things you want to bring in. Feel what it is your intentions are, your desires are, and sit with those emotions as well. I'm just looking at the future outcome cards for this week, and I really like them. So they're all about emotions, all about love. And my motto, if those of you who don't know, is do everything with love. And it's, to me, it's all about coming from a place of the heart, from the heart space, and responding from that, which is something that really helps all of us in terms of manifesting and bringing those desires to us that we want, bringing us into alignment. So for the outcome in the future, I have the Ace of Cups as well as the Ten of Cups. So what's happening this week in terms of shifting and growth is the Ace of Cups is an abundance of love. So whether you are focused on relationships or you're focused on your relationship with yourself, this is about allowing that abundance of love to flow. So finding that love for yourself, growing that love in your relationships with others. And the Ten of Cups also is all about the relationships and about family and what we're building. What are we building for ourselves? Building that love, building that place of, I want to say joy, but at the same time, it's peace, where everything we desire starts to come together. And it all starts from that place of love. So with your actions this week, with your intentions, focus on your heart, on opening your heart, on inviting love to come in to your heart, as well as to share it with others. This is all about opening the heart right now, which will help us as we move from the 3D consciousness to the 5D. And it's all involved around our healing and opening our heart. In terms of, I'm just looking at the oracle cards that I drew for you. So my surrender card for you today is surrendering, just trying to get it in the light so you can see it, to obsessive thinking. I'll read the message for you. It says, if you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve some of the problem. So know that your angels are here. They're helping you. They're helping guide you, as well as your spirit guides, your loved ones that are in spirit. And you should start to notice the signs and the messages getting louder and seeing a lot more of them. So in terms of whatever it is that you're seeing in terms of synchronicities. For the obsessive thinking piece, I'm just being shown somebody focusing on what they don't want. So allowing themselves to be triggered and trying to put up resistance and fight it. But the universe is showing up for you for a reason. They're showing this to you for a reason. How are you going to navigate through that? That is the question. So try to get out of your head, that's where the obsessive thinking happens. As that's happening, you might start to feel stressed. You might start to feel anxious. You might start to feel worried. And it's bringing you out of the present moment. So staying present, staying grounded, and allowing the thoughts to flow and seeing what emotions come with those. Because this is a time for us to let things go. And the universe is getting harder and faster with what it is that they're trying to help us with in terms of our own healing. Those of you that are light workers out there, the universe is really pushing for that healing to happen, for us to really move forward with our purpose here. So what are you doing for you? Really important for you not to get caught up in the overthinking and the drama, because it's going to continue to move a little faster, push you a little harder. It's almost like there's these timelines coming up when we are going to be called here for our purpose. And as that starts to happen, we need to be ready. So the universe is preparing us. So understand that's what you're going through right now, and that is what you're feeling. The last card is from a unicorn deck, the Magic of Unicorns. And I have Ascension Flames. So I don't know if number 27 resonates with any of you, but I'll put that out there. That is the card number. So Ascension Flames and the unicorn is so beautiful on this card. I just love this new deck. This is actually, I'll show you the deck cover. This is Diana Cooper's new deck. The Magic of Unicorns. It's her new oracle cards. They just came out in July. I've had these now for just over a week, and I've been working with them and connecting with them, and the messages are very powerful. This one is all around ascension. So ascension is us moving from 3D up into 5D, which is where consciousness is moving towards right now. And you'll feel that energetically. So this one talks about merging with light and igniting keys and codes. So my friends Eva and Alicia, they are Crystalline Ascension. They're actually right now releasing an activation. So if any of you are in the galactic activations at all, I attended one last week and they recorded it, and it's available for anybody who wants to purchase it. But it's all about those keys and those codes. So this was working actually with unicorn energy. The thing that Spirit's been showing me is a lot of light is here on the planet. The vibration is moving higher and higher. So that frequency is moving up. We're actually in a place right now where unicorn energy is here. So the unicorns are able to work with us, to tap into our energy, to help us on our journey. They're here to inspire us, to bring more light, more fun, more laughter into our lives. And I feel a very strong connection with them. The unicorns, the fairies, other elementals, the angels, they're all working together now to help to raise the vibration here. So whatever you're connected to working with or to calling the light in from, it's important to feel that connection, whether it's through meditating or attending workshops or getting your own deck that you can connect with and get that daily inspiration and that daily guidance. The messages are really important for us right now. And for this month, the message I'm being shown, it's like waves happening of ups and downs, but it's all about growth. It's all about healing. So don't try and look at it as good and bad. This is all about purpose, passion, and inspiration. So the healing has to come for the growth to be here. So I'm going to leave those messages with you. If you're interested in joining my coaching group on Facebook or looking at my website, I do have online scheduling there. If you're interested in booking an appointment, I'll leave the links in the description of this video. So I will be back next week with another video of your daily tarot or weekly tarot, sorry, for the next week, and we'll see what it is. Just know too that this weekend coming up, August the 8th, I believe it's on Sunday, is the Lionsgate portal as well. And this is going to be a time where we can really manifest things into our lives. So if you can take some time this week, really focus on your intentions, your desires, what you're passionate about, what inspires you, and invite more of that into your life. By the weekend, that portal opens, and I feel there's going to be a shift, bringing us into an even higher vibration than we are now. So dealing with whatever you can this week is a real priority, making sure you make time for that. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a magical week. Bye.